विठ्ठलाचे रूप विठ्ठलाचे रूप विठ्ठलाचे रूप विठ्ठलाचे पंढरी बघावे पंढरी बघावे टिपुनिया नयनात सवे बाळगावे
तुझिया धामी आई तुझिया धामी ब्रह्म शोधिले ब्रह्मांड मिळाले आई तुझिया धामी आई तुझिया धामी चित्ता परी मम जे जे दिधले चित्ता परी मम जे जे दिधले जिज्ञासे ते निस्वार्थ प्रेम नित्य पाझरी निस्वार्थ प्रेम नित्य पाझरी एकच असशी तूचा माऊली एकच असशी तूचा माऊली तुझीच प्रतिमा हृदय मुचा तुझीच प्रतिमा हृदय अमुचा प्रतिबिंबित ही होऊन गेली प्रतिबिंबित ही होऊन गेली भिन्न विभिन्न रूप झळकले भिन्न विभिन्न रूप झळकले तू त्रिलोक्या स्वामी आई तुझिया
Shri Mataji, everyone. Welcome to tonight's program, where we honor Shri Shiva and Shakti, whose reflection is in our heart. Let us start by raising our Kundalini and putting on a bandhan. I'm going to start by reading the English translation by Philippe Guenel Verez of the first chapter of the Amritanubhava, which is written by Ganeshwara, that describes the relationship between Shri Shiva and Shri Parvati. Thus have I bowed to Shri Shiva Shakti, the formless cause and source of the universe, the God and the Goddess, the primordial parents. The lover himself, out of overflowing love, becomes the beloved, who is of the same oneness and completeness. Out of deep longing, they become one and again emit each other. Because they like to be two, they appear as Shiva and Shakti again. They are neither completely identical nor completely different. We do not know their real nature. They are fond of even, though they created the child in the form of the universe, their duality is not disturbed. Even though they perceive the animate and the inanimate nature emanating from them, they do not allow any third object to touch them. The essence of all void became Shiva through her, while the Shakti got her peculiar existence through the Lord. Shiva himself formed his beloved. Without her, Shiva loses his own personality. Her form is the cause of God and his glory, manifested in the process of the world. But her form itself is created by him out of himself. Blushing at her formless husband and her own graceless form, she adorned him with the ornament of names and forms as great as the universe. There was scarcity even of unity. But she, the fortunate one, playfully presented the rich manifold of the world. She manifested the glory of her Lord by melting her own body, while belittling himself, he made her well known. He is so subtle that he is not visible, even though he is manifest. He assumed the form of the universe through her grace. When he is asleep, she gives birth to all things living and non-living. When she takes rest, he himself vanishes. When he hides himself, he is not discovered without her. Both of them are like mirrors to each other. She is his form, while her beauty is due to him, who is the lover. Both together create the expanse of duality. Shiva and Shakti make up one whole, just like the air and the wind, gold in its luster. Shakti is inseparable from Shiva, just like the musk and its fragrance, and fire and its heat. If night and day would go to the abode of the sun, both of them would vanish. In the same way, their duality would vanish in their real essence. Now I bow to the couple who are Shiva and Shakti, who by swallowing the sweet dish of names and forms, enlighten the underlying essence of their oneness. By embracing each other, both of them merge into one unity, just as the darkness of night is transformed into light at the break of day. I pay homage to Shiva and Shakti, the dwellers of the universe, again and again. They are like a stream of knowledge from which a knower cannot drink unless he gives up himself. When I bow to Shiva and Shakti, I bow to this perfect vision. If I were separate from them, all this would be meaningless. When the sea and the Ganges meet, is it not the same water element that merges? What is the difference? The sun does not lose its oneness by showing himself while being the subject of light. Is the moonlight separate from the moon? Can we have the day without the light? Can the light be without its source or lamp? Therefore, I worship Shiva and Shakti without losing the perspective of their perfect unity. I proceed thus, and I bow to Paramatman. We become aware when we wake up from sleep. In the same way, I have bowed to the God and the Goddess by giving up my identifications. Salt dissolves into water and becomes the ocean. Thus have I abandoned myself, and I become united with the Almighty. Like being the empty space of the inner core of a reed stem, I have paid my homage to Shri Shiva and Shakti. Jai Shri Mataji. Tonight, our meditation will focus on the 4 channels of the heart to create a beautiful home for Shri Shiva and Shri Shakti. Let us start with our attention on our Muladhara chakra. Let us invite Shri Ganesha. Please come inside us and be seated on your throne, not only on Muladhara, but on every chakra of my body. Let us all say together one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. We can now place our attention on our heart, and the first channel runs from the heart to the Muladhara. Shri Mataji, you who are Shri Ganesha, please dissolve my desires of the senses in the ocean of innocence. Please keep my attention on the innocence that surrounds me. Please establish Shri Ganesha's qualities within us. Our next channel runs from the heart to the Swadhisthana. Shri Mataji, please help me to be desireless. May my desires be pure. May my desires be of the spirit. May I desire compassion, love, joy, and satisfaction. The next channel of the heart runs to the nabi. Shri Mataji, please make me detached. Please detach me from my family, my job, my country. Please detach me so that I can love the whole world. May I love divinely without boundaries, conditions, or expectations. Please help me to feel the joy of limitless love and dissolve all attachments in the ocean of love that is Shiva. The fourth channel goes from the heart to the Vishuddhi, to the Agya, and then to Sahasrara. Shri Mataji, please take us into thoughtless awareness. When there is no thought, I am the spirit. When there is no thought, there is balance. When there is no thought, there are vibrations. Please give us the pure awareness and take us into doubtless awareness. At Sahasrara sit Sri Sadashiva and Sri Adi Shakti. Please protect us at your feet. Give us a place at your feet. Take this drop in your ocean. Whatever impurity I have, please remove it. We can say one mantra to Shri Sadashiva. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Sadashiva Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And one mantra to Shri Adi Shakti. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha.
Tonight, we have gathered here to do Shri Shiv Puja. Those people who have a clean heart can only do Shiv Puja. Those whose heart is not clean cannot do Shiv Puja. It's a simple principle of Shri Shivratri. As you had seen yesterday, we have snakes, or these are horrible snakes. Guiding behind the Shivalinga. The significance is this. See, those who are clean in heart, who are full of love for others, are always guarded by the power of Shiva, which are the snakes. It's a symbolic thing to say. Very symbolic. But I must say that animals understand divine force much better than human beings. Much better. Because they have a clean heart. Whatever is their lifestyle built by nature, they carry on with it. But there's no malice, there's no jealousy, there's no all these mean things in their heart. They do it because it is supposed to be. But the quality of human beings is only one, and that is how much they love and forgive. Loving capacity of human beings are such by which they conquer all their negative forces. They can easily see that it's not good to have all these qualities, or maybe that they understand it's not noble to indulge into all these inhuman behavior. They are not bound to indulge into all these things. Neither they are asked to be. But suddenly they get lured by such things which has got hatred, jealousy, and greed. You see how Shiva lives. He lives in the Himalayas. See what clothes he wears, what he eats. He has no demand for anything because he is complete, he is perfect. Such a personality is Shiva's. And if you are worshipping him, you should find out within your heart what sort of feelings you have, what sort of malice you nurture. These days in India, greed has become the main point. They are so mean and so low, which impossible to understand, that they think money is everything, which is not in the culture of Indians. No, in no way. But somehow they have picked it up in the foreign countries perhaps, and it is spreading very much now that money is the most important. Think of Shiva. He never thought of money. He never wanted any money. He never wanted to show off himself. There's such a difference between Shiva and Shakti in their whole attitude. Because Shiva is absolutely a liberated personality. He is not bothered. If the people are indulging into wrong things, he'll destroy. Finished. He doesn't want to cure, he doesn't want to improve, nothing of the kind. But for the Shakti it is important. Because this is her child, this universe is her child. All this is created by her. So naturally she is worried, and she doesn't like people who try to take to mean things and nonsense. First of all, it was human beings started indulging in power. They moved from countries to country to empower themselves. Where is that power gone? Finished. Then, after that, what happened with them is that they left their style with others. And now it seems that's very common to see people shamelessly being greedy. For them is the solution is Shiva. All such people will be destroyed. First of all, they will be exposed. And then they will be destroyed to the last bit of it. Another thing is that Shiva respects a person who has a good character. Person with a good character. And if anyone is bad charactered or indulges into bad things, Shiva won't spare them. So, the Shakti creates, protects, looks after them, brings them up. But Shiva is sitting there just to destroy. Very important. This destruction is very important. This Shakti doesn't show those qualities. She may destroy some Rakshasas, but he can destroy nations after nations. First of all, the ego you have, who will destroy that? That too, Shiva. Shiva is in your Sahasrara. He is sitting in the Sahasrara. Now remember, on top of everything, The other day I saw one gentleman from the broadcasting, newsman. He was very, very stupid and was talking very harshly. And I saw his Ekadash coming up. My God, I said, this one is now going to be in trouble. What is Ekadasha is nothing but the 11 powers of Shiva. They build up here and give you all kinds of diseases. The worst of all is cancer. And I knew that this fellow is going to have a very bad time. He is not a Sahaja. How am I to tell him? How anybody has to tell him? But it comes from this Ekadasha Rudra. Now these are 11 powers of Shiva. Very well described. Now these powers start working on people, even on Sahaja, if they do not follow the principle of Sahaja. He is, I should say, watching you. Every part of your life he watches. How you behave, what you do, what is your dharma. He watches all that. And so many saints have warned you. So many incarnations have warned you. But I tell you, if you don't listen to them, then Shiva is not going to listen. He doesn't listen to anyone. If he is angry, he is angry. Whatever it is, very difficult to convince him that please spare this person, it's all right, forgive. But his basic quality is forgiveness. Can you imagine? His basic quality is forgiveness. But if he doesn't forgive, then you are finished. Up to a point maybe he might forgive, but after that, it's a very, very difficult situation. And I find that people don't realize what Shiva is. In the south we have two types of people, worshippers. One are Shaivites, another Vaishnavites. They are having a big fight with each other. Now it is less, much less. What is the work of Vishnu is to give you realization, emancipation of human being, evolution of human being. But if you fail in your goodness, in your dharma, then Shiva comes in your life. We have to understand, we are all surrounded by their powers. We are all made by their powers. It is the Shakti who is protecting you. But to an extent, she cannot go above Shiva. She cannot cross. These days you find so many people indulging into politics. It's all money-making propositions. They all try to make money. It's no politics. They don't do any good to the whole communities, nowhere. Either under fear or under abandonment. They behave in such a manner that they are not afraid of God. They are not afraid of His own attention on you. Perhaps they don't know that they are under the attention of Shiva. He is watching each and every person. Whether you are Australian, English or Indian. Whatever religion you may follow, He is watching them. This is a thing one has to understand, And once you understand this, you will accept that you have to be good and dharmic people. You have to be good character people. Why people talk of good character? Try to understand. The stupidity these days when people don't believe in it. People are doing all kinds of things, they are drinking, they are playing this money business, all kinds of things they are doing. Without having any fear of the wrath of God. And that wrath comes from Shiva. I would like to warn you all, though you are all my children, be careful. Try to weigh every step that you take. Of course, I am there to support you, to help you, to protect you. But not beyond Shiva. I can't go beyond him. It's such a power of Shiva. It's such a authority of Shiva. And to worship him means to worship goodness in him. The goodness could be compassion, could be love, could be forgiveness, anything. He likes only good people, and he protects only good people. For example, some people are very power oriented. Some are money oriented and some are power oriented. And the power oriented also do it for money sometimes. That's the aim. They'll not stay in search. They'll be displaced. They do it, then come and ask for forgiveness. So much forgive us. We have done it. But try not to do anything of that kind. I, of course, forgive him, but Shiva, he won't. He won't. He'll take you to task. And then you will come to me whether you must save us, and it's very difficult. From his clutches is very difficult. Also, he is a very forgiving person. He forgives you many things. Because of me also he forgives. But after some time, when he takes over, there's no appeal, there's no saving. I do not want to frighten you, but I want to tell you the truth. It is the truth. You have to try to be good people. You have to try to be really good character. I am told some people who are in Sahaja Yogas indulge in money laundering and all that. Also, some of them have very bad characters. They run after girls and they try to look at the girls and all sorts of things. Now, this has ruined the West especially. Also, our Indians are learning from them. As it is, we have to respect ourselves. If we don't respect ourselves and we try to misbehave, I can only help you with your Kundalini. But if you go too much beyond it, Ekadasha Rudra will catch you, no doubt.
Let us now strengthen Shri Shiva's destroying powers within us by saying the Ekadesha Rudra mantras. Let us start with the full mantra for Shri Ekadesha Rudra. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ekadesha Rudra Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And we can say the short mantras. And as we do these, we can circle in a clockwise direction around our head. Shri Maha Hanumana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Maha Hanumana Namo Namaha. Shri Mahabharava. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahabharava Namo Namaha. Shri Buddha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Buddha Namo Namaha. Shri Mahavira. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahavira Namo Namaha. Shri Mahakartikeya. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahakartikeya Namo Namaha. Shri Mahaganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahaganesha Namo Namaha. Shri Yeshu Krishna. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Yeshu Krishna Namo Namaha. Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Brahmadeva Saraswati Namo Namaha. Shri Lakshmi Narayana. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Lakshmi Narayana Namo Namaha. Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Namo Namaha. Shri Hiranyagarbha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Hiranyagarbha Namo Namaha. Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Shiva
Shiva Bharati Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Shri Shiva Bharati 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 Sakshat Shri Shakti Mataji Shri Shri Shiva Bharati Shiva Bharati Shiva Bharati Shiva Bharati Shiva Shiva Bharati
Let us finish with Shri Mataji's words. The Shakti and Shiva, which is God who is innocent, and his power is the Shakti, like light in the lamp, or the sun and the sunlight. For those who would like to finish their meditation now, we can raise our Kundalini and put on a bandhan. Otherwise, you can stay and we'll play a little bit more music. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you everyone for joining us. And thank you to Shri Mataji for this opportunity of being together.
नजर न आए इन नैनों के आगे। तेरे रंग में ऐसे रंगे हम दूजा रंग ना लागे। तुम बिन कोई नजर न आए इन नैनों के आगे। जल को स्तन को सारे जगत को, जल को स्तन को सारे जगत को रंगा रंग बनाया। रंग दे झिली हरी माँ के रंग में ये गाया गाया। रंग दे झिली हरी माँ के रंग में ये गाया। रंग ना दे इस चंचल मन को, रंग ना दे इस चंचल मन को अपने रंग में माया। रंग दे झिली हरी माँ के रंग में ये गाया गाया। रंग दे झिली हरी माँ के रंग में ये गाया गाया। रंग दे झिली हरी माँ के रंग में ये गाया।
करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ। करो सब पे कृपा, सहस्रार में आके सिर हो तुम। जागो कुंडलिनी माँ, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ। करो सब पे कृपा, जागो कुंडलिनी माँ।